The NFL season is hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We haven't played yet.
We played late in the season.
Right there, 54, right there.
Yeah, when we simmed it.
Oh yeah, and here we go again.
They begin the drive with Coleman. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Coleman, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Straight to Tyreek Hill.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the safety creep. 50. X3, 218.
Throwing is Stafford. Flushed out right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks, and here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6.
This is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Demir Bird, 79 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, this one don't have Christmas Castle on it. That's a play different.
Touch 50. Start.
Now Wilson on first down. Gets this one to Joshua Perkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's Wilson.
No,
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
21. 61.
After the interception, here's Stafford. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. On first down, Coleman stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Outright. It's going to Tyreek Hill's outright.
On second down now, it's Coleman. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Coleman. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They complete it to Hill. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
64.
Stafford. He's got it. And
walk
down
up.
right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. Now Stafford. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This could very well be 4-down territory, but right now we focus on third and goal from the 1. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Stafford.
Go on, stop. Let's go.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Outran 3 straight plays.
This is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No. Well, don't ever say you were playing for real.
On second
down, love saying that after you
lose
and get blown out at 68.
Up over the 10-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Deep ball from Guy's man, complete.
50-yard
pass. They only needed a
pass.
small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Yes,
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Should have been.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Sack.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And it brings up
everybody in your family love to do a half pass.
Deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 14 yards, but they're still well shot.
Go ahead.
As that leads to 4th down.
You got it.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. He's going to fire one deep.
I saw him too. Where's the speed at?
Touchdown.
Oh, where's my safety going?
They come too.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
They cover 2. That's where he's got. Oh, man, he missed.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative.
I gave you the chance, man.
And there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I mean, you can upgrade to me a bird, too.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. The punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Okay.
Now Wilson. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Play action. Now Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Watch the pass. Mike 54. Mike 54.
To try again after the sack. Wilson. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick 6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions.
All right.
Hard to do.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh. God.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Yeah, okay.
Try to give his man
I
room to
was
run
like,
under it, but it's
I like
second
playing
down.
sweaty niggas.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly
Like when they
one-sided
back me
game
down,
so
bro.
far. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman
Niggas
at our
like they
EA
back me
Sports
down,
halftime
bro.
report. Coach, the Panthers
I don't
out
know
in
what to
front,
do.
and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
Nah, he took that kick return.
And an alley to run. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter.
Matt, why are you so quiet?
And you know that there's
Keep
an
talking
emphasis on
trash.
their
You just
side.
kicked the you got a kick
We know
return.
this. We know where we are, but sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it
He
done.
don't be. Yeah, my room checked out all the fame from
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Third and long. It's Stafford sliding out of the pocket.
Dang, man,
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Why are you going out of bounds? Take the contact.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then with the Eagles.
Oh, I'm getting sacked. I'm trying to figure out why they didn't
gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Calais Campbell, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
Check. Watch 54. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the
Get the
football.
ball.
Stafford puts it on the ground.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual
There's a fumble.
for the team that
I mean,
lost it to
that
get it
fumble.
back.
Man,
Because
dude.
this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Lindsey. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Wilson, man open, it's Goodwin. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters, and that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, screen pass to Lindsey. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. Wilson now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. He will push his way down to about the 14. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll run with Lindsey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
14.
Now it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd and 1, Stafford. That's complete to John Ross. He's at the 40, the 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. John Ross, 87 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Now Stafford. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Reaching for it, so 9 additional blue players
Return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
They will run again with Coleman. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Coleman. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the... And this is going to be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Coleman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Panthers, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, the run to begin the season is over as they drop to 9-1 now on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.